show you how to mount the seat on the number 7 mini bull design trike. So let's get started. Now I recommend that you go to recycledrecumbent.com and go down the sidebar and click on seat construction and read all the vast information that this gentleman has on building this seat. Shows you how to bend everything. Okay, now I've done it 5 times and let me give you my spin on it. This is made from 1/2 inch EMT electrical mechanical tubing. It's cheap. I bought 10-foot lengths for I think $2.50 a length. Buy a couple extra lengths because you're going to need them, because you're not going to be able to do this first time, or you're not going to be happy first time. I've done it 5 times and I still every now and then have to throw one away and start over again. Okay, now I started with the plans when I bent this seat. I started right at the bottom, right there. That's where the plans start. And instead of using the length they call for, I cut a piece of 10 inch right in half, so I had a 5-foot length. And I did all my bends just the way they tell you to, which stops about right here. And right where that plan stopped, I just put it in the conduit bender and did the tightest radius you can do with the conduit bender right down around, and just bent it down around, went straight down, as you can see right here. Then I heated it up and bent it in on both sides to match the fork and put it right there. Now, you could make it a little bit longer and mount it way back here like the Cat Trike 700 does. Either way, it's not important. The idea is that you have enough left over after you make the recycled recumbent seat to go up around and hook it back here. Okay, now measurements from where it stops on the plans to the front axle is 7 inches. 7 inches. Now I bent a piece afterwards out of another piece of tubing, flattened the end of it, bent it up and got it so it laid flat, and got it back. And when I got the right length, I cut it off, butted it right up, and welded it right there. Did that on both sides. And then this back here, I bent it down, and from the frame, from the fork up to the curve right here is 14 inches. 14 inches. From where the seat stops to the front axle is 7 inches. And you lay a straight edge across here from the bottom of the straight edge, which is the top edge of the seat, right down to the joint is 3.5 inches. So it should be fairly simple to mount this if you go by that. 14, 7, 3.5. And it's just that simple. Now, I put this bar underneath the frame instead of on top because it gave me more clearance and allowed me to get the seat down lower. I wanted the seat as low as possible. Now at 3.5 inches, I'm still going to have 2 inches of clearance even after the seat finishes sagging. Now as far as this tubing goes, this is 1/2 inch EMT. Don't go with anything bigger or any thicker. It's hard enough to bend it at 1/2 inch. This is extremely strong tubing, and it's more than strong enough. Most of the weight when the bike is out on the road is going to be right here, and you've got to stay right there in these two hooked up front. The weight back here is very minimal. You don't need another brace back here. There's probably not 20 pounds of weight on that. All your weight's down on your bottom, just your upper body where you lay back. So this seat is extremely rugged. You'll never bend it. I don't care if you weigh 350 pounds. This seat is plenty strong enough. Okay, I think that's everything. 14 inches, 7 inches, and 3.5 inches this way. You should be able to get it in place and be good. Follow all the directions for building it right on recycled recumbent. Now on the bottom, when I put it on the bottom, I just flattened this tube right out and then got it right where I want it, just bent the tubing down so it laid flat, just welded right around it. That was the easiest way for me. Okay, I think that's everything for the seat. Oh, this, I did put a spreader in right here. And just make sure that when you put this bar in, you put it far enough back so that when the seat bows, it doesn't hit on your back. You can see where I've got mine. I've got mine right there, and that's plenty far enough back. The bow comes at least a couple inches from it. You don't really have that much pressure up on the top, so the top doesn't bow all that much. And I used it for the top to wrap my seat cover right around, so that's how I did it. But you can do it any way you want to. Okay, I think that's everything for the seat. And I think next I will address the kingpins, the front spindles, with the plate, and I will address that. That's probably, if there's anything on the bike that's seems to have some magic to it, that'll be it. But you'll see it's pretty easy. It's not that big a deal at all. Because I made all the mistakes, and now I can show you the right way to do it. I'm Tinny from Medieval Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have some fun today, and try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.